Hey, howdy hi. Here we are, MORIMENS, on this Thursday. Took me a second to remember what day it was, because I don't always remember things. Felt in the mood for Dork Souls? I haven't been playing. I guess Jedi Survivor might be giving me some Souls-like, hits. Maybe that's why I haven't felt the need. Because it got some of those hits, you know, with the timing and stuff. I'm not playing it at the top difficulty, though, so... Obviously, I don't actually love the game. Nah, that's what everyone believes. Let me see here. Yeah. How are people doing on this? Oh, they did all the captures they needed. Meouch obliged. I just am not high enough level to participate in this. None of my teams are. I feel like you need like a maxed out team for that. I don't think I'm there. I got some powerful tools at my disposal, but... my cat is up in my lap. Because, I'm sure he has a reason. It's probably because I had chicken drumsticks today, and he loves chicken. Especially drumsticks. He loves it. He was just licking my shirt, chewing it all over. Luckily, it also means I can pet him and scritch his little scabbies he's got. What was I doing? I was about to do... yes. I was thinking today we could do Lily's story. The magic of storytelling. We all know that magic. It's the main magic I talk about here. Magical camera, a reel of enchanted film, and a band of little fellows who can barely read. This experiment mission is destined to be anything but smooth. Resonance here? Or deduction? Okay. This one specifically just has one of those. But not all of them do. Some do. Or maybe it's just the first two that don't, and all after that have resonance. No, not all of them. Seems most of them have resonance, but the first two I did don't. Don't do that. Die. Andy, Johnson's Might. What? Some are born for adventure. Others cloak themselves in the guise of romance. In the end, everyone is the director of their own story. I must use their special Lily. Well, that's fine. Because Special Lily works perfectly well with this team. Sigil yield. Oh no. Past Forsaken might be good on other. Saw a video about Ash Lake and just remember it being so cool. Tell me about Ash Lake, I'm not familiar. Duty's gravitas seems to fulfill her need. Dark Souls. Oh, in Dark Souls. Okay. I have the first Dark Souls on PC. I'll need to stream that at some point. If I do, you're probably muting? Why would you mute? Because you think I'll scream and cry about it? I played Dark Souls. Never-ending performance might not be a bad pick for her. Just gaining Aliamus at turn end. What else we got? Actually, Bluestone Throne. First of all, giving her more Aliamus regen, but also putting Retain on her 3-cost card is pretty good. You need something that gives poison. She applies poison and all that. Anything that charges her own Aliamus. Elevated Focus is a possibility, but let me see other options. Adding another strike to her deck isn't a terrible idea. Gaze of Isarawu is also not a bad idea. Like, the shield gain is whatever, but everyone gaining an Aliamus every time we're attacked be kind of useful. Nah, I think never-ending performance for the Aliamus passive. I know you want, we want Imprisoned Madness for the Realm Mastery. What else do you want? Gaze isn't bad on you. Hand of Oblivion could also be nice later on. Analysis of Death might also be good on the other one. It's Aliamus whenever something dies, though it might only be when the user kills it. None of these are great, honestly. The Hand of Oblivion might be a decent option, just for more card, but... What are some of the other things? Some of the exploration-based ones. Symptoms can be sold. Is actually not bad. Let me see. Where was... Yeah. Frenzy is nice. Just generally. Oh yeah, of course I need my posse. Mouse Wisdom is really good. I'll just put whatever it says is the highest percent for each of these. I'm not gonna sit around here for a billion years. There we go. Yeah. Andy, Johnson's Might. No idea what that's about. A long, long time ago, in a galaxy far away, Naboo was under an attack. Sorry, Star Wars. Catastrophic flood struck the city. Streets were submerged, towers were toppled. From people to possessions, the entire city of Londinium underwent a thorough and complete Great Reshuffle. What is the Great Reshuffle? Oh, Arita. Lane after the scene is done filming. Star Wars. After the floodwaters receded, turmoil once again arose along the banks of Aethys River. Misfortune descends upon this ill-fated city once more. A thick fog drifts over the surface of Aethys River, so dense one cannot see their hand before their face, nor the sky above. In this fog something lurks, waiting to strike. It is none other than the creature of ancient legend, born of Echidna as mother and Typhon as father, with 3 heads, and those hunted thrice by it shall have their souls consigned to the underworld. Soft footsteps came from a corner of the set. Lotan raised an eyebrow at Arita, immediately caught on and directed lights toward that corner. The bright light made the girl's eyes squint involuntarily. Walked barefoot to the center of the set, nearly bumping into haphazardly piled props several times. The Hellhound. Hello? Claws sharper than the finest dinner knives at a department store. Eyes brighter than the searchlights of a prison tower. Faceless, it lurks in the corners of the city, seeking targets for an evil sacrifice. I can guarantee you it does, Bathwater. No, that's not right. Home isn't like that. Ahem. Anyway, seeking targets for an evil sacrifice. What kind of terrible script is this? Londinium isn't that dangerous. Londinium may be dangerous, but there aren't hellhounds running around in the streets. Jenkins, Miss Cassia's script is just a story. Even a story shouldn't be written so carelessly. Told you we shouldn't have entrusted something as important as script writing to an outsider. You too, Keeper. Didn't you suffer quite a bit at the hands of that madam or whatever? How can you be so trusting of someone she planted in the school? Alright, calm down. Everyone just calm down a bit. Lady Daffodil made a deal with the school's upper management. Cassia is now a guest temporarily residing at Mythag. Little Mouse has a point. The Hellhound's story is fascinating enough as long as it's told as it truly happened. Besides... Lotan trailed off, glancing at Lily. The girl was still standing under the spotlight, her head slightly lowered, making it impossible to read her emote. Show some consideration for the feelings of those involved, Miss Magician. Lotan actually did get kind of attached to Lily over that whole journey. Shadows surged across the ground. The wires along the brim of the top hat snapped one by one, tearing open a fluorescent gash that looked exactly like the grin of a sneering criminal. A cane was tossed out from the gash, and a hand crawled out, and finally, a maiden. The magician looked displeased. She picked herself up off the ground, dusted herself off, then retrieved her top hat and put it back on. Back and forth, back and forth. You lot have no respect for the art of performance. I've decided because that was the narrator voice I was using, that will be her actual voice. In a barely noticeable corner, Cassia's anger opened ultraspace. Familiar rustling stirred you, the darkness. This trip away from school was just supposed to test Doll's new invention. How did it come to the point where we have to fight again? Talking won't help. Pull yourself together. And Cassia is the only default Ultra Awakener I didn't wind up getting. Producer's Dilemma. In Master Houdini's Guide to Filmmaking, it's clearly stated that Cassia, that is me, the producer and director, has the duty and power to oversee the entire film. Therefore, brave employees of Cassia, please choose your next action schedule. Schedule? Wait, when did I become your employee? Opportunity knocks but once, don't hesitate. Engrave an advanced orison. Ooh. Any of these would be nice, actually. But advanced computation just to make Ocean of Elation free. In your moment of hesitation, you took the initiative to contact the mysterious benefactor. At this point, there's no turning back. Please, noble, be generous. A hearty laugh echoed from the other side of the silver communicator. They eventually agreed to your request with a smile. By the way, make sure to keep this from Ramona. Okay. Nightmare Manifest is really good. I might go for that. Yeah, we just gotta take our lumps this turn. Didn't get a good starting hand. I've turned up fight speed just to go a little faster. Had I switched to red, would that have done it? Hard to say. Taking the damage is useful for later. Strike to protect. And computation on a regular strike. Engrave a regular orison. Again, computation on a regular strike. I'm getting so cheap. My deck is. Truth and Abyss. There we go. Moited. Ooh, Dominion. Give me some monies. Our one-way path. Rouse. Let's just rouse our drowning. If I only get one, it'll be that one. Wow, they do not give me a lot. Okay, in that case... Soul Blight. Useless fools. Incompetent. You've scared off all of Cassia's extras.
Extras? Arita knows, Arita knows. Arita alone is a whole crowd of actors.
You little brat, you really are. The director furiously waved her magic wand. Prop playing cards flew through the air in every direction, leaving conspicuous scratches on numerous objects. Phantasm rabbits also crashed into the set pieces, knocking them every which way. Finally, they locked onto Arita as their target and charged straight at her. Watch out! Alright, Ogie's here. At the very last moment, Ogie swung his lance and scattered the rampaging rabbit back into a wisp of phantasmal shadow. Hateful, hateful! Uncooperative fools have no right to stay on Director Cassia's set. Looks like she won't stop her emotion mimicry unless we rough her up a bit. You don't get to call me a battle maniac this time, do you? Really need to stop letting her read all those trashy magazines. Alright, kick her ass. Stare into the abyss, there is only me. Ah, I ordered that wrong. Just lost those cards, essentially. Magic Carnival! Owie. Lot of jokers. Just fighting through all these cards. Truth and Abyss. Hee hee. Hey Cassia, catch! Bonk! Oh, the crit too.
Ah, it's broken. Again. Cassie's having a great time too, right?
How rude! I'll tear you apart. I'll make sure you never have a place in the movie world again. Stop provoking Miss Cassia. Everyone's attention was drawn to the chaos of battle. The quiet exclamation went unnoticed. Lily took a deep breath and shouted with all her might.
It's broken! The machine is broken!
Still haven't gotten any of these. Is that... Do I only get these during the event? Oh wait, I can use rose scripts to do it instead. Let's see. I have plenty of them. Triggering death resist? I don't need that one. Choosing to rest at the junction. Gain a chance to choose 1 out of 3 ordinary orisons or advanced. I never rest, I always rouse. More black sigils after beating a monster. And 50 to start with. Excellent. Keyflare regen is fine. Shop refreshes, I guess. Additional option, Phenomenal Frenzy appears at the Resonance Event Producer's Myth, allowing you to obtain a Chrono Pendulum Relic. Stage Choreography appears, allowing you to obtain Gold Relic Plus. Oh, damage amp up. This is not busted at all. Oh, illusion adds an insight to your deck. That makes up for the illusion you end up with. Being an elite, make an initial 3-to-1 choice for a silver relic. Ooh, nice. Alias regen. Aliamus, not alias. Relic capacity is whatever. It's very rare I get that high. I suppose I'd rather have it than not. Like, these are things that hypothetically I might need, and it's friggin' drops in the bucket to get them. Merchant's Bounty. What? What a pain. Lotan disengaged from the fight, backhandedly knocked Cassia unconscious with the pommel of her sword, walked over to Lily while deftly sheathing her blade. Machine was caught in the crossfire during the battle and toppled into the wreckage of the set props.
Well, what? What happened to the machine? Is it tired?
Something fell out from inside. Is it broken? Prop the machine back up. Camera doesn't appear to have any other damage. Only a wheel-shaped component has fallen off. Oh no, the film! Ah, damn it. Black box containing the film is rolled off to the side. Light is shining into it through a crack that was knocked open. Dole specifically warned us the film must never be exposed to light. This is bad. Whole mission this time was to test the camera that Dole modified. What's the big deal? Just go buy another roll of film at the department store. Your wallet won't be as thin as before, right, Mr. Ash? Pat your poor wallet, mentally counting down the days until the next investigation stipend. There a hole in your pocket or something? How about I go try to procure a roll of this whatever film? Please, leave the law at least some dignity. Let's head to the department store right now. We'll have to fight our way through the dissolution, as is every location in this world. Yeah, I could get a Forgotten Loom, which... almost guaranteed. Wings is also good, but Forgotten Loom Plus. Each time you deal active damage, gain 3 Aliamus, inflict 33 stacks of poison. Number of trigger reaches 25 within this battle, immediately inflict poison on all enemy targets. Yeah, Forgotten Loom, really good. Lugging this one around is nothing but a hassle. Cassia still hasn't woken from her fainted state, so Lotan has no choice but to carry her along for the operation. Please leave the fighting to me. Ah yes, the small children with broken bottles and... is that a ladle or a pipe? Hard to tell. But they just accost the place. Now the children will die of being poisoned. Like so. This already has Undying Rain on it, so I don't really need a thing. Although, having a second one when they both have Retain. Advanced Vulnerable for hallucinations. Ceylon Tea, what's that do again? I don't need extra health, I'll just take the sigils to buy something. Only special film can record Awakeners, we just ruined the only test sample. Miss Doll's research test. Master, I think Ogie's face turned a sickly shade, sinking into the same agony and fear as you. I'm going to be executed, aren't we? Master, I won't let that happen. Ogie's words lacked their usual conviction. When it came to Doll's potential wrath, even he seemed uncertain and wavering. Why does every one of you look so glum? Come on, give me a smile. It's just special film, right? I have a way. You know tricks for fixing things too? Tricks? This is magic. Magic! Lotan, stop teasing her for now. Miss Cassia, the way you mentioned is... go find Madame Narcissus. She's sure to have a solution. A woman who loves watching the action that much can't possibly not be interested in a machine that can record Awakeners. Deal with that woman again. Seek the help of Lady Daffodil. It's a viable solution, as long as what she wants to exchange isn't too excessive. Small tug pulls at your cloak. Look down to see Lily standing on tiptoe, clutching the hem, her eyes blinking up at you. Lily, do you want to visit Lady Daffodil?
Madam Narcissus. Mommy's friend.
Well, if even Lily says so, let's go, Keeper. Nah, Lotan's got such a weak spot for Lily. Funny to see. Slap, slap. Owie, owie. And the poison killed them all. Let's see. Burst on self-destruct is actually kind of good if I'm using it for elation. I want a junction more. Trickster's hat. No. Bad. Drowning in sorrow. Give me Dominion on this strike. Refresh this. Black Star Ember. Another refresh. I'm too low to get stuff now. Fine, we'll just take the Rhine Papyrus. Advanced Insight, always great. Event. Okay, Malignant Child for Mania. Stack of Weakness, that's pretty bad. Delusions and Hysteria for Abyss Link. I don't have any Cursed Relics on me, so just the Sigils, I guess. I'll take Doctor's Case. Final battle. Poison them first to deal a little more damage off the ego passage. Ba-da-ba-da. Hee hee. Owie. Owie. And the poison killed you. Good draw. And whatever. Murder. Led by Cassia, you all stop in front of Londinium's largest department store, surrounded by bustling crowds of customers. The place is way too crowded. Why'd that woman set up shop in a place like this? You want to hide a 6 of diamonds. Shuffle it into a deck of cards. Cassia led you all to the side of the department store and took the lead, pushing open the shop door. A wisp of purple smoke pulled everyone inside. I do like that saying. If you want to hide a 6 of diamonds, put it in a deck of cards. Yeah, put something where it's supposed to be. No one will be looking for it. Welcome back to my exchange shop, my esteemed guests. And also, my lovely employee. How is life in Mythag? We learned any real emotions? Thank you for your generosity, madam. Well, there's really nothing to learn from a squeaky little mouse, a single-celled organism who knows nothing, a violent egomaniac, and a couple of clammed-up jars. I know who the squeaky mouse is. Single-celled organism... Orita, maybe? Violent egomaniac is probably Lotan, and clammed-up jars... Lily, by default? Who you calling Squeaky? Clammed up jar. You talking about me? Almost forgot. Make that 2 clammed up jars. Cassia stepped behind everyone and pushed the ever-silent Lily to the front.
Good morning, Lady Daffodil.
Good morning, my little guest. Let me guess what brings you here this time. Film capable of recording an awakener's image. I can indeed find such an item for my guests. How did you know? Don't tell me you sent someone to follow us again. How could I possibly foresee that you would accidentally damage such precious film? With an enigmatic smile, Daffodil placed the very item you wanted on the counter. Treated with high-purity silver prime, this film can properly capture an awakener's appearance. Extremely precious. My shop has only this one piece in stock. I suppose that's kind of their explanation for how awakeners never get, like, caught, quote-unquote. Wasn't the special film supposed to be Doll's new research? Where'd you get it? A merchant who traverses dimensions has her own special channels. Don't look at me with such suspicious eyes, you'll hurt my feelings, you know. So, if you don't need it, I'll put it away. Deal, we'll take it. Lily squeezed your hand, her eyes betraying a hint of unease.
Exchange shop. Need to give the madam something in return.
Oh my. Lily still remembers the rules of my shop. She was living in one of them for a while. Don't worry. I'm not asking for much this time. I want to see a story. A wonderful, complete story with no regrets. That's what I want in exchange. No regrets. That might be tricky. Everyone conceals a story. Not everyone desires to tell it. Yeah. Grace through pain. Poison inflicted by and shield gained from the wielder, each 15%. Per rate and crit damage of strike commands 35%. First time whether strike commands is played each turn, gain shield equal to 7% of max HP. It's pretty good. And also, Wheel of Destiny, 35mm magic. They're all Wheels of Destiny. Shield and poison caused by the wielder increased by 10% each time resistance is triggered. All awakeners gain 15% temporary crit rate and crit damage. Yeah, the poison, and it's got death resist on it. Yeah, but I want to see what her covenant is. I want to know what that does. General Kenobi. Finally out of there. That shop reeked of some weird smell. Nearly ruined my nose. Squeak. If she heard you say that, we wouldn't be getting away so easily today. We're already 30 feet from the shop. She doesn't have 3 pairs of ears. No way she could hear us. 30 feet isn't that far. You hefted the film in your hand. Weighed exactly the same as the box you all ruined. Thought again about the payment Daffodil wanted to claim. Can't just shoot whatever we want this time. We need a plan.
A plan for telling a story.
What kind of story shall we tell? You have any ideas, my liege? Standing around staring isn't going to help. Head back to the event grounds and think it over on the way. Okay, what we got? Mob Song. Turn start, gain 2 arithmetica for each enemy. Enemies killed by active damage, deal double excess damage to other enemies as bleed. Chrono Pendulum Stubborn. 30% effect to strike and defense. 4 more strike and defense cards in one turn, draw 2 cards, gain arithmetica to start next turn. Not really worth it. Mob Song Plus, just have boatloads of arithmetica. To the point I'll probably rouse, Pharos first. We absolutely can't let the magician write the story this time. Why not? Time, place, characters, conflict, suspense. Doesn't my story have all of those? And I introduced them all right at the beginning. Isn't that the right way to do it? Conflict, what? You're talking too fast, I didn't catch that. The point is, it's way too cliche. Greed. Even Arita would find it boring.
Arita thinks they're all great.
Whoa! I'm wondering if Jenkin was supposed to swear there, and those beeps were that.
You fucking... Whatever. We're up to me. Definitely right. Midnight Vigilante of Londinium. In a crimson hotel, beneath the table of its lavish dining hall, the righteous thief's hand zeroed in on the evil tycoon's wallet. Hold on, Brown. Don't rush. Your turn to shine is coming right up. What? You say enemies? When do these weird things pop up?
This is how you know this world is hell? We're just going to a normal department store, and we're getting attacked by disillusioned nonsense. You silly, that is 100% a replacement. It's gotta be, yeah. Alright, the poison will kill them both. Get a teeny tiny amount of endure. Victory! Insight on Forbidden Swamp is decent, yeah. Insight in general is good. But definitely gonna get Abyssal Obsession, because I want to be drawing with how much arithmetica I have. Expand my vision. Give me the keys. Hee hee. Played out everyone's gain stuff first. Ooh, Dominion on Strike is nice. I don't have any Orithans. What's Epilepsy do? Epilepsy is good, actually, especially in this deck. Not going through the tunnel just yet. Give me them sigils. Transformer to Swarm Mind? Nah. Malignant Child for Claustrophobia. Claustrophobia is okay. Malignant Child is not worth anything, though. Before I go over a path I might not be able to come back from. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I can't come back, actually, so I do need to do this. I took that damage for no reason. Let the fight start. Order lulled that. All murdered. More card draw. This D-Mark. Every 4 turns, double the active and tentacle damage all cards receive in that turn. Reducing Exalt in that turn, seal all Awakeners for 1 turn. Fuck no. It's too late for Prasno Lens to be useful. Let's roll around. Ooh, brand new wallet. That's really good, actually. Ooh, Mind Engraving. No, drawing less cards. Insight on almost anything, frankly. And put computation on this defense, why not? Computation doesn't do much for my build this turn, this fight, because I'm gonna be swimming in Arithmetica. Rouse. Let's get to drowning. I know Daffodil better than anyone. She's not the type to be interested in a child's ramblings. Only the most intense, most extreme emotions can bring a true smile to her face. And that is pain. She must crave a story steeped in pain, one that leaves everyone drenched in blood. Such a temperament hidden beneath that serene exterior? My story might not catch your eye. Don't listen to this guy's nonsense. Daffodil may love watching the excitement unfold, but she's not that twisted. What's on your mind? Why not share it? It's something I read in a book. It tells the story of a dreamer who, in an era where knights have long vanished, travels the world carrying the dream of knighthood. So you. I feel like I've read that book too. After all that, what about you, Lotan? What about me? The story. Don't you want to film your own story? My job is to bring all of you back to school in one piece. Don't count me in for writing scripts and making movies. Moo! Mutant's form dissipated amid the sound of a long sword cutting through the wind. Lotan wiped the black sludge from her blade and turned to flash you a smile. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Fair enough.
あなたをがっかりはさせないわ。心配。あなたを永遠の眠りへ誘います。海の狂気に気をつけて。ゆっくり。東亜の王国の美しさに服従せよ。これがあなた様への恩返し。絶対に祖国へ帰る。好きに暴れて。 奈落の底の深淵を覗け。
Hee hee. Listen to the revelation. You can't tell me what to do. Ow. Epilepsy.
守る。この暗流は敵を引き裂く。戻って。 降臨せよ。分かったわ。
Do.
東亜の王国の美しさに服従せよ。
I think this is this deck operating at max capacity, frankly. Yeah, look at this nonsense. I didn't even get to use my tentacles.
Can Arita tell a story too? Arita has a story. A long, long time ago, in a galaxy far away, Naboo was under an attack. Sorry, I heard that song yesterday. Granny said Arita is a child who came from the sea.
We already did that, sorry.
Arita's mommy and daddy have already returned to the kingdom beneath the sea. When Arita grows up, she'll reunite with them. Must be really worried about Arita, so Arita's gonna bring lots and lots of friends along. Bring puppies, kitties, crows, the keeper, and Arita's most favorite jellyfish. That way they'll know that Arita is living happily on land too.
I feel like a lot of these creatures aren't really suited to be brought into the sea. Shut up, Ogie! Slap them on the back of the head. Stop ruining the small child who doesn't understand the world's dreams. I also one of the ones being brought into the sea?
Yes, yes, yes. Keeper is Arita's companion. Lily has to come too. The sea. Last time I saw the sea, I was leaving the snowfield with Mommy. Does Lily have stories too? Rita wants to hear yours.
Stories. This is Lily's story, so I feel like we're gonna do whatever her thing is.
Before Mommy got sick, she would often tell me bedtime stories. And I can't remember them either. Well, you cheater. You have to try. Try harder to remember. But... Lily, that's so mean. You're not trying to slack off, are ya? When Arita slacks off and skips class, she gets double homework. Lily slacks off, she has to tell double the stories. Huh?
Oh, that sounds great.
Lily's hanging out with Lotan and Mr. Ash, never playing with us. Take this chance to let everyone get familiar with your scent. A script, a script! Lily, write a script! Script, a script, really, Lily, write a script!
Oh my god.
みんなが喜ぶかしら
Finest bloom. Finest flowers give rise to the most beautiful poems. Lily sat at the vanity table, her feet dangling above the floor, swinging back and forth with effort.
Stories, stories.
She held the pen, muttering to herself as the tip glided across the paper with a scratching sound. Her expression was serious and earnest, her strokes pressing firmly through the paper, solid and strong. What appeared on the paper was not writing, just a crude little doodle. Is that Home and Francis?
Ah! Master.
Don't be afraid. Didn't mean to rush you. Let's work on it together. Can Lily tell me what this story is about? Because I'm starting to think you can't read.
Story about Mother, Comb, and Lily.
What scene does the story start with? In other words, where does Lily want to begin?
I don't know.
Keeper, come with me for a moment. Lotan grabbed you and pulled you to the edge of the set, looking at you with disapproval. And that child's past isn't exactly full of fond memories. Making her write these things into a story doesn't seem quite right, does it? You two have been sitting here for ages without writing a thing. If you ask me, you'd be better off taking Lily out for a walk and finding some other insight. Her keen ears caught her own name. Lily grabbed the pen, hopped off the chair, and scurried over to you like a little animal. Lotan rubbed the girl's little head, took the crayon, and stuffed it into your hand. Is it a crayon or a pen? Go out and see the scenery. Let her chat with people who can write. As for you, just tag along and record her insight. I can work with that.
Master, where are we going?
Speaking of someone who can write, there's a certain person we must go see.
Certain person?
One brilliantly talented young lady. Lotan helped us get in touch with her. Be able to meet her once the train reaches the last stop. Lily nodded with a puzzled look, holding your hand and saying nothing more. This was her second time riding the subway. Gone was the excitement and curiosity from last time. This time the little one just stayed close to you. Well-behaved yet vigilant. Much like certain small animals clinging to their mother's embrace. Ah yes, train demons. You and Lily knocked on an inconspicuous gate tucked in a street corner. Come from afar, forgive me for not greeting you sooner. It was the fragrance of roses carrying the scent of morning dew. Oh, I know who this is. Spilling out from the cracked open gate, flowing occult and unceasing. Long time no see, Miss Horla.
Good morning, Keeper. This one little guest is...
Explain things to the poet. About the filming, about the script, about Lily.
I see.
So in order to test the camera that Miss Doll modified, you need to shoot a film. Perhaps you still remember. I'm just an insignificant poet. When it comes to writing screenplays, I'm far from what you'd call qualified. No. Miss Horla misunderstands. Came to visit me and it's not for a script? Yes and no. You looked down at Lily, who was almost hanging onto your leg, gently pushed her forward in front of Horla. Horla is also a friend of Miss Daffodil's. An unexpected life, unleashed into bloom beyond the bounds of time. Hello, Lily.
Hello.
I'd like to ask you about methods for crafting stories. Now for my dilemma. Divine Oracle Plus. Rouse all Awakeners. After playing a Rouse, randomly gain 2 command cards of that Awakener with Exhaust and Fleeting. Yeah. Free Rouse everyone. The young poet shook her head, her tone melancholic and forlorn. At some point, she had retreated beneath her letter sheet, exuding faint wisps of sorrow. Shrouded in a shadow of sorrow, my verses and insight. Afraid they would be of little use to the Keeper and Lily.
A shadow of sorrow?
Faced with Lily's puzzled expression, I assume they mean, Orla let out an almost imperceptible sigh. If you would allow me, let me show you. Orla pushed open the gate of the room. The world was no longer shut out, and thick, stagnation-laden air rushed into the room. What a shadow of sorrow truly is.
ドアの国に通じる扉はここにあるわ。前へ。はい。咲き誇れ。
Slap, slap, slap.
離れちゃダメ。好きに暴れて。前へ。
Slap, slap, slap. This is basically just building Aliamus for everyone. Ooh. Burst on self-destruct. Really good, yeah. Not tunnel just yet. Get finesse on something, destroy a card and get sigils. Let's get finesse on something. Sure, that. One on something cheap. Now we take the tunnel. Now we do a fight.
私はあなた様に従います。離れちゃダメ。みんなを守る。
Try me.
絶対に祖国へ帰る。前へ。好きに暴れて。
Slap, slap. Burst on a strike is okay, yeah. Lamprey kiss. Nah. I need Iliumus. I need Arithmetica cheats. Get an advanced Orison. This, I guess. Like, I just have to rest, because everyone's roused already.
私はあなた様に従います。お静かに聞こえます。
This has Undying Rain. Slap, slap, slap. Hee hee hee. Poison, yeah. Put some toxin on this. None of these are that good. Let's refresh. Swarm Mine is pretty good. Crit rate's fine. Ooh, computation on something. Sacred Agony. See Sacred Agony, take Sacred Agony. Trauma for Easter Moment. Choose an Awakener to rouse. Everyone's roused already. Madness for Neurotoxin. Yeah, I actually kind of want Madness. Ooh. I don't want to leave home. Yes, no. A heavy emotion grips your ankles, dragging you toward an unseen abyss. Even breathing becomes labored. Simply mean laborious.
My chest feels so heavy. Lily feels so awful.
I'm sorry for making you feel uncomfortable. Keeper, please help me defeat her. Sure. It won't take long, I promise.
ドアの国に通じる扉はここにあるわ。ドアの王国の美しさに服従せよ。奈落の底に深淵を覗け。
Gaze into the abyss. Get all the poison.
みんなを守る。これがあなた様への恩返しです。
Honestly, I'll do this just for the extra tentacles.
とくり入り。
Alright. You ready to get slapped a bunch? Because it's not done yet, actually. I changed my mind. There, you're gonna get slapped a bunch. There we go. 2,500 poison turn 1 is pretty good, I'd say. Discard that.
降臨せよ。好きに暴れて。深海、あなたを永遠の眠りへ誘います。奈落の底の深淵を覗け。
They're into the abyss. Murdered. God, this is OP as shit. Mutant lets out one final shriek, and silvery motes of starlight scatter into the air. Soon it will be forgotten by the world, along with this sorrow. Shadow of Sorrow. You knew who she was before, didn't you? Before the plague came to Rainy, she was the owner of the town's flower shop. Sad. Orla crouches beside the D-slime left by the mutant, reaching out and passing her hand through the air above it. Her father and elder brother both perished in a mining accident, but she still held the family together with strength. A rose crystallizes from the sludge, blooming quietly in her upturned palm. She inherited her grandmother's flower shop and provided for herself and her ailing mother. Could have had a happy, peaceful life. Give me just one moment, real quick. Okay, I'm back. If only she had never met me. Orla lowers her gaze. Under her watch, the dissolution flower slowly wilts, withering away. Wilts, withering away. Poetic. I watched her wither day by day, from a sun into a pool of stagnant water that not even the wind could ripple. In the end, only pitch-black viscous fluid seeped through her fingers, merging into one with the ground. Unlike poetry, stories always come from people. Vendors and merchants, students and soldiers, nobles and servants, they are all stories. But my approach, the approach of sorrow, only leads every story to the same ending. Miss Horla. Master, this isn't Miss Horla's fault, is it? It's alright, little Lily. I've already come to terms with the way things are. No, this isn't your fault. Why do you say that? I heard the voice of the mutant. At least this one florist breakdown has nothing to do with you. What? From the sparse words left by the dissolutes, I deduced she had already exhibited dissolution symptoms long before you applied to leave Mythag. Malady, I've fallen ill. Starting to forget things, sometimes I see strange things. Doctor says they're phantasms, symptoms of hysteria. Hysteria. Sounds so distant somehow. Heard from others, the new neighbor who moved in at the end of the street is a very talented person. Bought a bouquet of my flowers and gave me a poem in return. How wonderful. Mom embroidered the poem onto the curtains. My malady has gotten worse, and Mom has become a bit forgetful, too. What am I to do? If I'm gone, who will take care of her? Who will look after this shop? I don't want to leave home. My family still needs me. Death. No, I'm not ready. Her sorrow stems from the anguish of parting with her family, from the fear of not wanting to leave this world. Is it really not because of me? Did she leave any words behind? She said, "The new neighbor deserves the finest bloom. To have bloomed is to have shone. Thank you for telling me. I shall compose one final poem for her story." Orla leaned down, her fingertips brushing across Lily's forehead, carrying with them the rich fragrance of petals and the crisp clarity of flowing water. Take her to find stories. Into the cities, into nature, into her future, into her past. Stories will find you through serendipity. That is to say, they just kind of happen.
私の呼びかけに応えてくれますように。
Most missed. The one most missed brings the wish most crave for expression. It's been some time since your last visit here. Though the scenery remains unchanged, the air is no longer thick with tension and trepidation. This place, once shrouded beneath the dark cloud of the Hellhound, seems to have found true peace at last. Lily, are you alright? Lily was usually a quiet child to begin with. Ever since entering the outskirts of Rye Town, she hadn't uttered a single word. She'd lived here for a little bit. Her chest ached with waves of bitterness. Unease, joy, fear. A tangle of emotions stirred your nerves through the link.
Master, will Lily get to see Mother this time? Lily hasn't grown up. We've been away for so long. Does she even recognize Lily?
Looking into Lily's eyes, faintly glimmering with starlight of anticipation, he gently stroked her sateen soft hair and led her by the hand toward the other end of the railway bridge. Once the room is open, the Dimension Hounds trapped within will break through the seal of time. And as for Francis's current state inside, there is simply no way to know. Couldn't make Lily any promises. Or do you want to give her ones you couldn't keep? Ooh. Stop running! Patients on the 3rd floor are having a water fight in the yard. One's on the 1st floor playing with potatoes and curry in the kitchen. 2nd floor is in absolute pandemonium, good heavens. I quit, I'm quitting. Yeah. Alarms blared and red lights blinked. Rye Sanatorium had descended into utter chaos from the inside out. Patients were running amok as young runaways at play, while caretakers on the verge of breakdown chased desperately after them outside.
Sanatorium Mother?
Don't rush, Lily. Stay calm. As the medical staff looked overwhelmed, judging by their orderly operations, they were just verbally complaining about the busyness and tedium of the job. Excuse me, what happened to the sanatorium? Whose family are you? Visiting hours in the sanatorium ended ages ago. Security provided by the Dexter Foundation is truly useless. Yet it can't stay here. I'll have security escort you out. I'm literally with the Dexter Foundation. After the Hellhound incident, the Dexter family generously donated to the Rye Sanatorium. In a way, it has become the professor's private property. I'm a student of Lord Dexter. I'm the noble student from Londinium. Passing through Rye during my studies abroad and was hoping to stay at the sanatorium for the night. The noble students? Coming all the way from Londinium. If you really are acquaintances of the noble, given our current situation, how could we possibly take in guests? What a hassle. Fine, I'll take you to see the person in charge. It's a visit or an admission. You need the person in charge's approval. I'll take you to see her. Think I know who's in charge. Call it a hunch. She might be in the party. Faded photograph. Weakness effect 8%, vulnerable effect 25%, flying weakness or vulnerable, temporary steal strength from the target. Oh, yeah. Trance is quite good. Fight time. Because every instance, it's not active, it's not limited to active instances. Now, I didn't get to 4 this turn, unfortunately. But they also all died this turn anyway, so it doesn't matter. Computation on self-destruct or insight on defense. Yeah, probably better. I'll come back for that. I'll see how the rolls land. Slap. Only drew 1 slap card.
き誇れ消えて海の狂気に気をつけて
Ooh. Yeah, on Fate's Descent ain't great. Let's get Insight instead. Iron Lock for Mania. And it's okay. And Mania isn't terrible. Solar Disc is useless, though. I'll take the Mania and the Iron Lock. I'll just deal, you know? Click. Rouse. Obsession. Fight this elite.
あなたをがっかりはさせないわ。わかったわ。狂気を胸に。奈落の底の深淵を覗け。
Slap, 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 slap.
こっち。お静かに戻って。これでどう？
Are you praying? Stupid fool.
絶対に祖国へ帰る。この暗流は敵を引き裂く。深海あなたを
Detonation.
永遠の眠りへ誘います。沈め。
And then slap ya. And lots of slaps. I like just slapping them. Really funny. Okay, let's see. This is actually really good. Highest honor. Neurotoxin, hell yeah. Ooh. Might not be able to come back after I step over that. Let's buy the rouse from that shop at least. Obviously, we get drowning. Vent. I'll just take the points. What's going on with these mutants? Do you still remember the warrior who was defeated by you and Miss Lotan? You hurt me. Oh yeah, Pellet. First liberator of the Tyrians, Spectre of Vengeance. That's right. As per Director Oswood's wishes, Miss Hellet's linkers are all the patients in the sanatorium. Her operations outside have caused mutations in the sanatorium. Usually return to normal after dawn. It would be too much to ask you to track her down over one night of chaos when her whereabouts are unknown. My cat's up in my lap, trying to get at my microphone. Exists a faint resonance between kindred awakeners. Lily may be able to sense where Hellet is. If the sanatorium situation worsens further, please be sure to contact us immediately. Thank you for your kindness. I will... Huh? Lily? When did she disappear? Please don't worry. This is Lily's home. She won't be in danger. Let's clear out these mutants while we search for her. You got it, Nymphia, the MVP of my team.
あなたをがっかりはさせないわ。ドアの王国の美しさに
Lost City.
絶対に祖国へ
Get obsessed.
これがあなた
Get
様へ
drowning.
の恩返しです。戻って。消えて。
Flappity slap slap. Owie.
この暗流は敵を引き裂く。こっち。狂気を胸に。奈落の底の深淵を
Truth and
覗
the
け。
abyss.
咲き誇れ。
And die. Victory. Yeah, let's get that. She doesn't need cards that much at this point. Because I don't really use her Exalt very much. I take fight. Me want do a murder.
わかったわ。こっち。行って。東亜の王国の美しさに服従せよ。絶対に祖国へ帰る。心配あなたを永遠の眠りへ誘います。これがあなた様への恩返しです。
Slap, slap, slappity, slap, slap. Minion on that. And slime convergence. I'll get 2 insight in exchange for claustrophobia, which is actually not a bad one to have anyway. Joyous Record. Strike gains 2 arithmetica, discards a random card. Defense draws 2 cards, lose arithmetica. No thank you. Silver ribbons, nice. Lemurian Delight. Other Tongue, also quite nice. Fit one more in and maybe get something. Yellow Snail. Yeah. Patient let out a shriek of pain from the bed. Syllables abruptly erased, as if the word itself refused to let him make a sound. Shush. Listen to the sound of the sea flowing. Nymphaea softly soothed the patient. Invisible currents of water entwined around the patient. Soon he fell silent, resting quietly in Nymphaea's arms. Is that? Nymphaea made a hushing gesture to you. Only after tucking the patient in did she lead you back to the corridor. Please don't worry. It's just the most minuscule amount of ocean toxin. It will be metabolized by the body during sleep. Let's continue forward, through this corridor. Lily may be deeper inside the sanatorium. You gaze down the familiar, deep passage and nod in agreement. She might have gone over to try to see her mom.
押しつぶしていい？好きに暴れて。奈落の底の
Truth and Abyss. Lemuria, baby!
これがあなた様への恩返しです。絶対に祖国へ帰る。心配あなたを永遠の眠りへ誘います。
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
この暗流は敵を引き裂く。海の狂気に気をつけて。戻って。
And infinite slaps. 14,000 damage turn 1. Almost died in 1 turn from the poison. I should have released her Exalt just for the extra tentacles. That would have killed it immediately. Over there. Girl you've been searching for is sitting on the floor at the end of the corridor. Her back against a gate you know all too well. Intricate, mysterious patterns penetrate the door panels, emanating a dark purple light.
Mother. Lily is talking. Can you hear her?
Her fawn-like murmurs receive no response. Perhaps the gate is too thick, or perhaps there's no longer any life behind it.
I'm sorry. Lily accidentally forgot all those stories Mother told Lily. Lily wants to tell stories to her friends. Mother, can you teach Lily?
You and Nymphaea watch the girl quietly from a distance. Her eyes are shut tight, yet a happy, contented smile graces her face. Can't bear to disturb this placid moment. Patients in the courtyard leave no more time for peace and quiet.
Sister Nymphia, Master. I'm sorry. I left your side without permission.
It's alright, Lily. You want to stay by your mother's side a little longer? Lily holds your hand, looks back at the silent gate, shakes her head with resolute determination.
Lily knows what story to tell now. Let's hurry back.
Bidding farewell to Nymphia, you leave the sanatorium and set out on the path back to Londinium. Moonlight filters through the hazy air, passing through the sanatorium's clouded glass. In a quarter where time stands still, a dark purple arcane circle flows with occult light.
次こそ祖国が私の呼びかけに応えてくれますよ。
Grand Mirage. What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is number 6. A lot of these. Grandest vision bears the most cherished of wishes. Grand Mirage. Mirage.
Little actors, are you ready?
Oh, sorry. Little actors, are you ready? Keeper, are you ready? Don't blink. Don't hold your breath. Actually, you can breathe now. Because Cassia's illusion magic is guaranteed to leave you breathless with awe. Ah, son of a bitch. Scenery twisted and blurred. After a moment of fragmentation, pieces reassembled into a real scene you know all too well.
What kind of magic is this?
Keep an eye on your little thief partner. Cassia's illusion magic is just an illusion. Be careful when you move around here, and don't actually step into the illusion. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? What'll happen?
You'll crash into the real set pieces hidden beneath the illusion and end up black and blue. Have any of you seen that woman who works as both the school doctor and psychologist at Mythag University? She's a sinister, cunning, evil overlord. Anyone who goes to her with injuries ends up leaving on a stretcher. That part wasn't recorded, right? Oogie looked anxiously toward you, the one manning the camera. Only breathed a sigh of relief after receiving confirmation.
Sylvia is actually very gentle when treating students with accidental injuries.
Since everyone's ready, let's start filming.
Yay, filming. Arita, come over here. We don't need to appear in this scene. Let's wait off camera.
The Awakeners each found a spot to hide off camera. Took one last look at the script, only had a few sparse lines written on it. Walk to your designated position for your entrance. The Divine Oracle Plus. Absolutely for the free, everyone gets roused. Scene 1, Act 1.
Mother, where are you? I didn't mean to get lost. I'm sorry, Mother, I'm sorry. I'm not a bad child. Please don't leave me behind.
The girl's voice faded into the wind. Tears dripped into the black soil. Her tears fell silently in the lightless room, and another handful of sorrowful tears watered the white lilies by her bedside.
Quick, you're on.
I'll make you a scene. Keep your voice down. Straightened your collar. Did your best to put on a grief-stricken expression. Limped your way in front of the camera. My daughter. It's all my fault. Mother failed to protect you, and that's why you were lost in the darkness.
He acted like a monkey with his foot stepped on.
Where have you seen a monkey? The Londinium Zoo? Quiet.
Cassia, calm down. More mutants have been drawn here.
Ah, murder
ドア
time.
の国に通じる扉は
好きに上が
ここにあるわ。
これがあなた様への恩返しです。みんなを守る。
Owie.
ゆっくり。
Could definitely win by doing that this turn.
沈め。
I'd rather build up points a bit. Why'd I heal? Eh, whatever.
In sight.
Searchlight. Siren's Tear. Siren's Tear. Yeah, that's cool. I don't want hallucinations. Just give me the 25 and let me go. Hallucinations sucks.
私はあなた様に従います。奈落の底に深淵を覗け。深海あなたを永遠の眠りへ誘います。
I should have played some cards. I should have at least played this strike to give Lily her points, but it also doesn't matter that much. Let's see. Advanced Might on Self-Destruct. Not terrible. Elite Fight. Scene 2, Act 1.
I heard your voice, warm and wet. Mother, are you crying? Mother? Mother, why are you crying?
Mother stood before a stone monument, sobbing, while the girl's cries were sealed away by a mixture of earth and wood. Though only an arm's reach apart, he could not hear her beloved daughter's pleas.
Mother, please don't cry. I'll be a good child. Please don't look past me.
This is a fucked up story.
Mother, I'm so tired. When I wake up, will you find me?
Like a candle about to burn out, her voice grew weaker and softer. In the end, she couldn't even hear her own voice anymore. As the girl fell into deep slumber, the restless darkness in the cemetery surged forward, rushing toward the grieving, unsuspecting mother. Wait, the script didn't say anything about a battle? Conflict! It's supposed to be one of the story's climactic moments. There needs to be conflict. Fucking idiot. Not what conflict means.
あなたをがっかりはさせないわ。絶対に祖国へ帰る。
I do have enough. All y'all to the hand.
海の狂気に気をつけて。
Owie.
この暗流は敵を引き裂く。はい。
好きに暴れて。これがあなた様への恩返しです。
So many cards. Slap, 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 slap.
この暗流は敵を引き裂く。はい。
Truth and Abyss. Passage of the ego to murder. There we go. Serpent's Husk. Yeah, it's actually really good because my stuff is high. Ooh, Uncanny Salve. Apply poison for leftover cards in my hand. Let's see. Ooh, Computation. That actually gains me Arithmetica now. Give me them keys. Let's fucking fight.
押しつぶしていい？これがあなた様への恩返しです。離れちゃダメ。みんなを守る。
Owie, owie, ow, ow, ow. Alright, we're actually capped out on the stuff, so it's reasonable to use it there. Let me actually do this so I have something good to draw off this. Lemuria.
絶対に祖国へ帰る。海の狂気に気をつけて。
Slap you up. More insight, why not? Lamprey Kiss, useless. Astrolabe, okay, but meh. What else you got? Cursed-Stell. Divine Oracle already did the part I wanted out of it, so... Ooh, it turned into Swarm Mind. That's awesome. I like Swarm Mind. Hang on, Severed Headworm. Severed Headworm's nice. Highest Honor, quite good. Scene 3, Act 2. The woman trudged through the snow, wrapped in heavy winter clothing. The weighty baggage slowed her steps, leaving deep footprints in the snow. Wait for me. My daughter, Mommy will be by your side soon. From the distant snow mountains came the thunderous roar of something collapsing. An avalanche? Wait, an avalanche inside a magic illusion can't actually be dangerous, can it? What is a magic illusion? It is the grand imagination of this lone adventurer, the masterwork of a great magician. The ultimate art that unites cold, fear, nightmare, and crisis into one. Chased by the cascading snow, the adventurer plunged deeper into the snowfield. How could a frail human overcome nature? In a moment of carelessness, she fell into a bottomless ice cavern. Oh yeah, guess the Keeper is... They waffled on it a little bit. Keeper's playing the opposite gender. Just can't acknowledge it because you can be a female Keeper. Thick layers of snow pressed against her windpipe. The adventurer's vision darkened in waves as memories flashed one by one before her eyes. The black wounds of Melody, the heavy rain on the day of the funeral, and the girl's worried expression.
Mother, Mother!
Small, tender hands dug through the snow. A thin, fragile body stood before her, braving the howling wind and snow. Drowning deep in my sea of loathing. Broken, your servants are here. Will you give it to me? Fish? Bathwater? What's up? Did Deltarune happen? I haven't been able to play it yet, because I gotta wait for the day to come. But Deltarune did come out yesterday, yes. Or Chapter 5 came out. Still not over yet. Ooh. Let's see. Arcana Archive for Epilepsy. Is it time you cough up the cash? It's cheap, too. Honestly, I think it was worth it even when Chapter 4 was out, because... Or buy the Elden Ring DLC. I mean, if you... As far as bang for your buck... Isn't Deltarune like 15 bucks? And it comes with every chapter that will ever come out. Delusions. I actually like Delusions. Let's say. Oh my god, Hierophant's staff is busted here. If they're debuffed, you deal more damage. Assuming poison counts as a debuff, we are perfect. Flawless, even. Absolutely flawless. And burst on Deep Currents, because I want to go ham when I play that. Not sure which. Flawless victory. Fatality. Who you think you're trying to trample? You ain't trampling shit. Owie. Mouse wisdom.
絶対に祖国へ帰る。
There we go.
降臨せよ。
Elation.
この暗流は敵を引き裂く。
Order lulled that.
ドアの王国の美しさに服従。
Then Muria. Strike to protect and kill. There we go, murdered. Used up tons of my health to do that. What happens after this? What happens with this? Cut! Yeah! First time ever, Cassia halted the film. Magic illusion faded away like bleaching colors, and she waved the script around furiously. I just suddenly called cut. Can't blame me this time. Neither Brown nor I made a sound. Having only an outline for the earlier parts was one thing. With the great magician's outstanding design skills, I could barely manage to work with your nonsensical improvisation. But look at the script for Act 4. Doesn't even qualify as an outline. How's the great Cassia supposed to work with this? Ah, Cassia flung the script to you. Loosely fastened pages slipped right out of the binder. Nearly blank page drifted down to everyone's feet. On it, written in childish, crooked handwriting, were only these words. Girl lived happily with her mother from them up. With her mommy from then on. Holly pressed her lips together and, like a little mouse guarding her food, pulled the pages into her arms. Couldn't tell whether the look on her face was one of embarrassment, fear, or sadness.
Sorry. When I think about Mother...
You didn't do anything wrong. After all, this ending... Let's call it a day. Already shot plenty already. If Doll has any complaints, she can come talk to me. Buy DLC full price? I mean, I don't even have the Elden Ring DLC, so...
Huh? Alright, I didn't even get to appear.
Weren't you backstage snacking with Brown the whole time? Now you suddenly want to be on camera?
Alright, wants to be in the oil painting too.
Love Elden Ring? I like it too, but I'm a little... There's a bit of trauma for me about it that I'll tell you about elsewhere, if you want to know. Cloak is tugged tight by a small force. Reason you don't do shit after quitting your first job? You didn't do shit after quitting your first job? Wow. Cloak is tugged tight by a small force. You look down beside your leg. Slowly, her eyes filled with unease and guilt. The young girl couldn't bear to relive the forced separation from her mother. No one could blame her for that. Is there some way to help her forget this sorrow? Even if only for a moment. Having only an outline for the earlier parts was one thing. The great magician's outstanding design skills, I could barely manage to work with your nonsensical improvisation. Nonsense.
次こそ祖国が私の呼びかけに応えてくれ。
Perfect finale. The most perfect ending. Perhaps not so perfect after all. At least for now, everyone smiles at the outcome. What's so much you can beat on New Game Plus over and over? Wow. Midsummer Vision. Draw a card. If the drawn card is a command or rouse card, reduce its arithmetic cost to 0, increase its owner's alias by 20. Otherwise, discard that card and repeat this process. Recording this posse, you must select the posse skill Midsummer Vision during a lineup. That's an interesting one. If you've got a very heavy, if you try to build a lot of symptoms, that actually be decent good. Investigate. Perfect Fine Ale. Screech. What was that? Lotan reflexively shielded the little awakeners behind her, gripping her sword hilt with both hands on full alert. Sorry, first time using this loudspeaker. Want to play a little longer? Ah! Shook your head and passed the loudspeaker switch again. Press the loudspeaker switch again, redirecting the spotlight to the center of the set. The brave girl and the adventurer lady returned to town. The adventurer treated the girl as her own, sharing with her countless little moments of everyday life. Lily's eyes lit up in an instant. She widened them, an expression of disbelief spreading across her face. She visited art exhibitions, went to the zoo, rode the subway and trains. They even sailed down the Aethys River, charging all the way into the vast southern sea. After all manner of adventures, the two settled into a peaceful, placid life. Yet the girl still held on to her curiosity and longing for the unknown.
Curiosity, a bad thing?
No, absolutely a good thing. Curiosity is the eternal driving force that propels civilization forward. Just unfortunately this time, the girl became curious about a mysterious workshop. You wink and gesture at Cassia. The magician, who had been standing dazed ever since you snatched the megaphone from her, finally snaps back to her senses. Why do I have to play the villain again? Out of support for your work, or perhaps just wanting to play a prank, though she grumbled with displeasure, she still cooperated fully and conjured up her magic illusions once more. An eerie, sinister light flickered to life in the magic workshop. The uncanny glow drained the vitality of the living world, making one feel as though they had stepped into the realm of the dead. I am Houdini, the master of magic from the world of the dead. This beautiful little girl is my most prized magic prop. Brave adventurers, do you have the courage to challenge me?
Cassia?
Houdini, master of magic Houdini. Be scared into wailing and crying, losing all reason. Under the expectant gazes of you and Cassia, Lily mechanically swallowed several times.
Gulp, gulp, help.
Louder, cry! Let me hear the fear from the depths of your soul!
Help, somebody help me, mother!
Lemma. Divine Oracle Plus again, they keep giving me this one. Go for the plot. One's finally stopped acting like a wooden plank. Master's never been wooden, he's just a bit... composed? Mature? Or are you trying to say boring? Not one bit at all. Seeing Ogie's face turn beet red from just a few teasing words, Lotan burst out laughing and shoved the little knight right into the spotlight. Ooh. Go join them. This tape wouldn't be complete without you. Scene 4, Act 2. Stop, let go of that girl. Oh? Could it be that you are the famous Detective G of the Londinium Police Garden Precinct? Yeah, Londinium Police Garden Precinct. Overly tongue-twisting title made the detective bite his own tongue. That would not shake his resolve to save an innocent citizen. Well, save her from your evil schemes. Face your sanction, the wicked sorcerer Houdini.
押しつぶしていい？
絶対に祖国へ帰る。
好きに暴れて。
これでどう？
Slap, slap, slap. Owie.
離れちゃダメ。
これでどう？
Slappities.
これがあなた様への恩返しです。奈落の底の
Truth and Abyss.
狂気を胸に。
はい。この暗流は敵を引き裂く。
All the slaps in the world. Burst. Despondency. Nah. Epilepsy. Yeah, I take epilepsy. Advanced Insight is awesome.
あなたをがっかりはさせないわ。
ドアの王国の美しさに服従せよ。
奈落の底の深淵を覗け。
Gaze into the abyss.
絶対に祖国へ帰る。
好きに暴れて。心配あなたを永遠
And all
の
murdered.
眠りへ誘います
Tee hee. I really want an extra copy of this. I'll take this to get rid of it, I guess. Ooh, toxin. Strike might have been better, actually.
Detective, I heard the sound of teeth cracking.
Just a little more. Almost there. The valiant and handsome detective was sprawled on the ground like a dog. His hands were also bound behind his back, yet he refused to give in, struggling to gnaw through the hemp rope on the girl's wrists with his teeth. In a corner, unseen by the two, a pair of eyes gleaming with fierce light lit up from the darkness. Something was about to pierce through the darkness and bring the dawn of a new day.
Nightfall Ranger says, it suggests you stop biting. Master Houdini's magic hemp rope is as hard as steel rebar.
One person. One mouse. You be the legendary of Londinium?
That's right, traversing Londinium in the dead of night, guarding the ordinary evenings of the East District, speaking for the laborers, crying out for the poor.
Basically just doing everyone's movie.
We are the Nightfall Ranger and its loyal assistant.
The great Nightfall Ranger leaped off its assistant's shoulder and swiftly gnawed through the hemp rope with the sharp tools bestowed upon it by the heavens. How cute.
Squeak, squeak. Francis, the Nightfall Ranger says, this rope was truly hard to gnaw through. We did it. The light of freedom is beckoning to us. Thank you, Nightfall Ranger and partner.
The girl paused after speaking, raised her hand to point at the petty rats the Nightfall Ranger had attracted. That's not a petty rat. The final mire. Truth and Abyss. Hehehe. Oh, ow, ow, ah. Love it. Wisdom. Victory. Proto battery. And dossier? Dossier. More fights.
あなたをがっかりはさせないわ。愚かね。奈落の底の深淵を覗け。
東亜の王国の美しさに服従せよ。
これがあなた様への恩返しです。
絶対に祖国へ帰る。この暗流は敵を引き裂く。
Sure, I can do all that.
好きに暴れて。進め。
この暗流は敵を引き裂く。
I should have struck. Whatever. Dead anyways, doesn't matter. Victory. Add some insight up in here. I'll just take the... yeah. This D-Mark, Nightmare Manifest is really good. Though I am playing with fire by picking it up. Bleeding Beauty? Nah.
押しつぶしていい？奈落の底に深淵を
Truth and
覗け。
Abyss.
好きに暴れて。深海あなたを永遠の眠りへ
You
誘
just
います。
murder them guys.
戻って。
沈め。
This'll kill. Easy peasy. Dominion. And advanced computation. Two claustrophobias for Voyager's Parasol and Rite of Spring. Rite of Spring's kind of trash. Voyager's Parasol is not better. I'll just take a silver ribbon. Okay, that doesn't actually lead me to a place I want to go. Put more dominions on stuff. Swarm Mind, love Swarm Mind. I already have regular Divine Oracle. Actually, Breach Awakener that has been around has increased Realm Mastery, so Tentacle's gonna start hitting real damn hard. More Dominion, we're gonna be slapping with Tentacles every which way, every which day.
永遠の国に通じる扉はここにあるわ。永遠の王国の美しさに服従せよ。
奈落の底に深淵を覗け。好きに暴れて。これがあなた様
You
の
immediately
恩返し
fill my hand with utter bullcrap every time I rouse, though.
帰る。
深海あなたを永遠の眠りへ誘います。
Hee hee. If I'd switched to red stance, I might have killed it. Especially with the poison.
この暗流は敵を引き裂く。
Yeah, just be dead. Insight. Yeah, more insight. I need more. I don't have enough. Alright, final battle. Stop right there. Where are you taking my beloved props? Shadows descended. Claws reached out from another realm, and the magic fiend bared its fangs and brandished its claws, blocking the path of the brave adventurers. Done with your video game? Today at least? You're playing again tomorrow? I'm so jealous I can't do it for a little while longer still. In the name of the night. Yeah, I swear on the honor of the Londinium detective, I'll protect everyone. You dare take another step closer. Oh, Detective G. That's someone I've already defeated. Haven't you had enough of the taste of failure? Don't blame me for not holding back. Fish tomorrow? I still can't play tomorrow now. Nah, because tomorrow I'm bullying rats in Vermintide 2 with some other VTubers. It would have been tomorrow if I hadn't set that up already. I'm gonna be giving all three of them shit for it, though. Ranger, now! Fur-covered Ranger darted through the darkness at breakneck speed, climbing onto Houdini's thigh at a pace almost invisible to the naked eye, and fiercely bit. Tomorrow's Friday, I thought we were closer to Sunday. Nah. Rat drool. Eek! Gave Houdini a big fierce lick. A great battle was about to erupt. Captured girl watched the companion standing before her in a protective stance, her expression inscrutable. She gritted her teeth and conjured a pitch-black pustule from behind her back. Fish and a few more tomorrows. In the metaphorical tomorrow.
押しつぶしていい？
永遠の王国の しさに服従せよ。絶対に祖国へ帰る。
これがあなた様への恩返しです。好きに上がれて。
I did that wrong.
この底に
Should have done her first and then done it so she got more.
深海あなたを永遠
It doesn't matter
に
too
い
much,
ざないます
but it does matter.
未来をこの手につかむ。はあ、トクリーリ。
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
この暗流は敵を引き裂く。
And...
先の誇れ。
Great Magician Houdini got the fuck slapped out of her. Lucky audience. Use Awakener to become the lucky audience, granting all its cards retain. Playing cards from the lucky viewer will weaken Houdini's skills and reduce his strength, but it will lose a small amount of max HP. I'm good.
東亜の王国の美しさに服従せよ。
Actually, I think I have to.
海の狂気に気をつけて。はい。
ゆっくり。
Curse it.
そのまま立ち上げて。
Probably didn't need to have read that turn. Ooh. Ugh, no like that.
奈落の底に深淵を覗け。 慣れちゃダメ。みんなを守る。未来をこの手につかむ。
Undying flower upon the shore.
トクリーリ。狂気を胸に。
Fate's Descent. Settled for Demon Souls?
あなたを永
Ever played the
遠の
remake?
眠りへ誘います。
It looks good, but I totally get why the author was pissed. The original maker was really pissed he didn't get to have a part in it. I think I'm just gonna have to take the damage off those. You played both? The remake looked really cool. For the original, for aesthetics? Bonk.
この暗流は敵を引き
Hee
裂
hee.
く。
An ordinary childhood. Everything looks spoopier in the original. That is true enough. We won, we won! You almost video gamed yourself out today? Dang, you were going hard in Deltarune then. So the music is better? The evil magician was defeated by everyone's combined efforts. She collapsed to the ground, feebly reaching out toward a button. Use every last drop, Akotsu. Akotsu, let's LARP. Stupid meme. Seeing this, Lotan tossed the speaker to you. Strode over to Cassia's side and began whispering in her ear. What kind of bad idea do you have now? Don't make things impossible for everyone to wrap up. Oh, just a tiny little test. As the smile on Cassia's face slowly widened, the sound of the undercurrent surge reached everyone's ears. Rush in, floodwaters! Complete Master Houdini's curtain call! The final water tank escape! Water level rose rapidly, quickly submerging the children's feet, and their calves. Finally, the water rose above their thighs, making every step a struggle. Cassia, what are you doing? You're really trying to drown us? The assistant lifted the Nightfall Ranger high up, temporarily protecting the Ranger's beautiful fur. Hey, corpses shouldn't be talking. Keeper, Lotan, think of something quick. Lotan shook her head, caught between laughter and tears as the spectral silhouette of a cetacean creature emerged behind her. Just she was about to pull everyone out of the water, a light, airy figure dove headfirst into the water. Water, it's Arita's favorite ocean. Oh, of course. Let's use every last TP.
Make a wish to me, people in need. The deep sea will answer all your hopes.
Detective G and the Nightfall Ranger duo exchanged a glance. Without a word, both pushed the long, silent girl in white before the ocean sprite.
Please take us away from here.
Cassia, already half submerged in the water, curled the corners of her lips into a satisfied smile. The magical illusion shifted and transformed with a wave of her hand. Blink of an eye, everyone was soaked to their knees or submerged in water. None were spared.
You serious?
Sprite returned to the free sea, and everyone escaped from Houdini's magic florin. Doesn't that count as fulfilling the girl's wish? Words are not without reason, but how can the story reach the ending that Lily wanted? So the girl and her mother lived happily with her mommy from then on. Last time I'm helping you babysit. Next time there's trouble like this, don't come looking for me.
Lily, officer,
Look over there. What's that in the water? Oh. A massive spine rises from the water. The great beast that has dwelled in the deep sea of Kadath since the birth of the planet. It answers the call of life crossing through the veil of time. Lotan needed to be part of the movie, too.
Lotan?
Coming or not. If you don't, you'll be greeting the story's ending right here in the water.
Wow, big fish.
No rush, one at a time, everyone. Lotan's back is quite spacious.
You half-baked ocean sprite, stop pushing the front. Me and the Nightfall Ranger are clearly the real heroes here. The big fish is Arita's friend, so Arita gets to sit in the very front. Lily, I sit in the very front, please?
You're even smaller than me. Be careful. No seats on the big one's back.
Arita wants to be with her friends.
Oh, look at this.
Everybody.
Why are you so slippery? You can swim, then don't climb up here. The great beast let out a thunderous roar from its blowhole. Carrying laughter and hope, it leapt from the water. The light of dawn pierced through the clouds and sea mist, draping the ocean surface, the great beast and the adventurers alike in veils of red and pink.
So high.
Detective G, Ocean Sprite, and Nightfall Ranger's assistant worked together to grab hold of the girl, barely keeping her from sliding off the great beast's back. They laughed and joked merrily, wiping water on each other's clothes. Perhaps for these lucky souls who had escaped with their lives, the story's ending they had originally set out to reach no longer mattered so much. Just then, the brave girl suddenly fixed her gaze straight at you, sitting quietly upon the reef. Light flickered in her eyes, and an exceptionally radiant smile spread across her youthful face. A lily trapped by time, missing its season. The moment of blooming has finally arrived. Bright light. Applause rang out from beyond the set. The scent of violets gradually permeated the space. Someone trailing an elegant skirt sauntered gracefully closer. Daffodil. Daffodil smiled as she removed the special film reel, elegantly blowing away non-existent dust from its surface. A splendid story indeed. I'll be taking this exchange. Wait, you never said you'd be taking the film with you, so we won't be able to report back to Doll. Impatient as always, Dark Swordsman. Think carefully about Miss Doll's assignment. Test the modified machine. Not test the special film, isn't that right?
I haven't even watched the movie yet. Different from comic strips, right?
Machine made a verbatim record of your story. Film is merely the medium for that wonderful time. Task assigned by that one brain in a vat. Hey! You've already completed it long ago, haven't you? As for the finished film, you're all very welcome to visit the exchange shop to enjoy it together whenever you have the chance. Just see we're about to continue persuading the merchant to leave the film behind. Communicator on your chest rang at the most inopportune moment. Took you this long to get through on comms. You must have been having quite a lot of fun. Hoping you can be just as focused when completing your coursework. Let's skip the pleasantries. Can't find something. You left the lab, I only gave you 1 box of special film, correct? That's right, only 1 camera and 1 box of film. Doll's emotionless voice flowed into the minds of all Mythag-related personnel present. Everyone who'd been laughing and joking held their breath, afraid of letting slip even the slightest bit of information. True, since even Erica has no checkout record over there. Asking you would be of no help either. Come back early. We've all been playing long enough. Doll ended the communication without mercy. The instant the electric current vanished from their minds, everyone breathed a sigh of relief. Lady Daffodil, the film you gave us, B. Where did that wicked woman go? When did she disappear? Lily watched the sea of gray matter disappear around the corner of the set. Noticing your gaze, she turned and strolled over to your side. What's wrong, Lily?
Lily is very happy.
She clutched the hem of your cloak tightly, looked up and gave you a bright smile.
Thank you, Mother.
Duh end. Aww. That was a sweet little story for Lily. She needed that.
次こそ祖国が私の呼びかけに応えてくれます。
Key go in box. Memory archived. The magic of storytelling. New posse. Midsummer Vision. How fun. An ordinary childhood. And you got friendship upped. So another luminous core.
Thank you, Master.
What is it?
I understood the story that was filmed. You made it for me, thank you.
Then did you like it?
Yes. I like the ending of that story. Girl lived happily ever after with her mother.
Film is complete. I heard from Lady Daffodil the film has been processed. Finished film. Would you like to go see it together?
Really? Thank you, Master. Me.
Adorable. Don't you just want to kill anything and everything that has ever threatened her? Marking all these. I do not like the new symbol. It should cease to exist. Yeah, I want to kill. New! Patience in chat now. Damn it. Would you believe I actually can't do anything about that? Hey. I'm currently rolling in Caro because there's a small chance I can get you. I even delete the message, time me out for like a second. If I did, it'd get rid of everything else you said, is the thing. Let me see what I can do. Yeah, I can't delete a specific message. If I time you out, everything goes away. I should probably select a Wheel of Destiny I want to use. Probably start doing this at some point. This seems perfect for Nymphia, so Gift of Decay. Yeah, recommended Nymphia. Let me see who else. What's Karen's? Poison inflicted by the wielder 9%. Wielder exalts, recover HP equal to 11% of their con, plus another 2% of their con for each unspent arithmetica. Ah, so do it first to get a lot, and there's alien misregen. That's not bad. I bet... yeah, that's hers. Recommends 55% chance to gain arithmetica, Trigger 10% of each enemy's poison. Only once each turn. The realm includes Acor. This effect also triggers a tentacle attack. Gig ass. Sound the whole stream. I said nothing. Send the grand total of 0 messages in chat today. That's what you're doing right now. Gift of Decay is probably the one I want the most. Did I get it in 1? Pale Descent, not the one I was aiming at. It said 0. Obviously not true, there are no messages. It said 0, 0. You sure said it, Green Ghost. Who's Pale Descent for? Shield gained up, Wither's defense command inflicts oh, this is for, Agrippa. I don't mind her. She's also a poison character. Whenever poison is inflicted, increase embryo fusion by +6 up to 3 times per turn. That's kind of cool. Let's do just one more, because that was, you know, nothing of interest. I said at least one more. Not a damn thing. Not shit. I got Nobleman's staff up a little higher. Probably need that. Oh, here's someone. Someone or something. Achieve Blade of the Titan. Another Nobleman's staff, too. Let's see. Weird Exalts, crit damage 30% this turn. Each of their cards in your hand has 20% chance to have their Arithmetica cost reduced by 1 till the end of the turn. I think that's for Goliath, who is part of, like, the budget build, but I'm not too interested. Yeah, here's Agrippa. What's her next thing? Da-da-da. Her Absolute Axiom is also helps with her poison. So I do wonder if she'll work on the Zhu, like, Karo. What's the word I'm looking for? Karo poison team. Who knoweth? That. Me keep purchase item. All I have left is to play chapters 3 and 4 on an arcade stick, play chapter 5 again, play chapter 5 again, and play chapter 5 again. I'll be right there with you on a lot of that. God. Yeah, out of curiosity, I'm not too worried about these characters. I actually have these two already. How many of these could I get? 277. Could do so much thing. So much thing. But I think for now, that's a fine place to stop. I'm gonna stop the recording for YouTube here. Thank you so much for coming to the game. You didn't come, you don't get a thank you. Bye-bye, YouTube.